Now, the Southeast region, last but not least, Pittsburgh versus the winner of UNC Asheville and Arkansas Little Rock. No need to talk about that matchup, but real intriguing. Butler, the finalist from last year, they're back in the tournament. Had a great run in the Horizon tournament against ODU, Old Dominion. I can't wait for that matchup.
Yeah, that's another intriguing one I want to see. I've got Old Dominion right now. I just think their size and their toughness, inside and their strength at rebounding, I think that's going to give them an edge. But, wouldn't be surprised to see Butler advance as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to go with Butler with their experience and also the fact that ODU struggles on the free throw line. It's going to be close. And I got to go with Butler, definitely, to win this game. But it could go either way,
Yeah.
Now, Kansas State, Utah State, we got another 12 beating a number 5 seed. Utah State, 30 wins this season. How did they get a 12 seed?
Yeah, that's another travesty right there in that seed. Utah State's got experience. I mean, they're a great defensive team. Kansas State's, they're nothing prolific offensively in terms of what they run. If you contain Poland, you've got a good chance to win. I don't know. I see Utah State winning that. I'm pretty confident, writing that.
Yeah.
Picking that.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Wisconsin, Belmont, 30 wins this year. And Wisconsin, they can go into anemic droughts offensively.
Yeah, this is a similar game as the Washington-Georgia game in terms of conflicting styles. However, Belmont can also play more half court, even if they want to. I know they're a running gun team. Listen to these stats. You may know this. Belmont has made 300 3-pointers this year and have 11 guys playing 10 or more minutes a game.
Ooh, and they forced 19 turnovers, over 19 turnovers a game.
It's the worst possible matchup Wisconsin could have, asked for. I think they're out.
Yeah, I think so too. Belmont, Utah State will be a very good matchup to go to the Sweet 16. And Pittsburgh have an easy road. But we'll talk more about Pittsburgh later going towards the Final Four. St. John's back in the tournament since 2002. Great to see them back against Gonzaga. Gonzaga beat St. John's in 2000 when St. John's was a 2 seed. I remember that game all so well, unfortunately. This is a good matchup, but St. John's, I think they have a heavy heart for their man, DJ Kennedy, and good balance. And they can play half court or running and gunning.
It's going to be a great game, no doubt. But like you say, they have heart. They're a gritty team. Like you said, they can play different styles. They're tough and tenacious. I think they can wear down Gonzaga, and they'll press. They'll throw in a little press.
So. They'll put full court zone or something like that, or full court press, or then their zone. They could go zone too to really, because I don't think Gonzaga really has outside shot. So outside shooting. So BYU over Wofford. BYU should take that. Florida over UC Santa Barbara. UC Santa Barbara, experience from last year's NCAA tournament, and they can run up and down too.
They can. They've got experience, like you said. I think Florida as a 2 seed is another very generous seeding for them. How can you have Florida 2 and Kentucky a 4, and Kentucky's beaten them twice? As of now, we'll have Florida moving on, but we both feel they won't stay long.
Yeah, and another intriguing matchup before we move on to our Final Four picks, UCLA, Michigan State.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think that should be at least a Sweet 16 matchup. Michigan State's just not. They haven't. We talked about it earlier. They're not playing good ball. They're a lot like Villanova, chemistry problems, and it might just be too late for them. I think it's a bad matchup for them. But conventional wisdom and logic would say, Tom Izzo, don't pick against them in March. But I still think UCLA will win the game.